Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another Trove video. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving you guys some tips if you are struggling to stay motivated in Trove. Trust me, I get it. It is a long, tedious grind in Trove, and it is hard to stay motivated at times, but trust me, you can do it, you can push through, and yeah, let's get into it. Now, first things first, I do want to mention this real quick. This is something I need to talk about. I have seen some new players do this. I just want to say don't worry about what other players' stats are, because I have seen some new players be like, oh, how do you have so much power rank, or how do you have so much mastery? And it's like, Trove, it's not a competitive game in the slightest. It's not a contest to catch up to the in-game players or something like that. You just kind of do things at your own pace. Don't look at other players who are far in the end game and be like, oh, how do you have all that stuff? How do you have so much mastery? How do you have so much power rank? It's don't worry about any of that stuff, because Trove, it's not a competitive game at all. And honestly, in Trove, you just kind of get to do things at your own pace. So it's even if you are progressing slowly, it doesn't matter. So don't worry, don't be intimidated by the in-game players. Most of the time, with Trove, the community and everything, they're pretty welcoming for the most part, and most of the time they will be willing to help. So if you do need some help with something, if you're struggling in some aspect of the game, there'll most likely be someone that will be willing to help you with that. So just keep that in mind. Don't worry about if you're not as high in the game as some other people, because I said, in Trove, it does not matter. It doesn't matter how high or low you are in the game. It's not a competition in the slightest. And like I said before in my other video, even if you stay at a certain PR, you stay at 20 or 30k PR, like I said, it wouldn't even matter. It wouldn't even matter if you stayed at that range, you know what I mean? So yeah, I thought that's just the one big thing I thought I'd mention. So just like I said, just don't concern yourself with trying to get to the top as fast as possible, because when it comes to Trove, just try your best to have fun with the game. Don't look at what other players have. Just focus on what you're currently wanting to do in the game. Just try your best to just enjoy the game, because if you focus on what other players have, and if you focus on trying to get to the top as fast as possible, you're gonna lose your enjoyment with the game, and eventually you're just gonna end up getting tired of it, and that's one way you can lose motivation from playing this game. So I know there are a lot of people who don't do that, but I have seen some players who do kind of do that, and I'm just, for those players, just like I said, don't worry at all, because Trove, it's like I said with Trove, it is a game. There's a lot of stuff to do in Trove. There's a lot of stuff you can do in Trove. But if you don't want to do it, it's there is some stuff you can just not do. That's another thing I want to talk about real quick. So yeah, anyways, if there's a certain thing in Trove that you just don't enjoy doing very much, go at your own pace with it. Don't just if it's something important that if you're trying to reach a certain PR goal or a certain mastery goal, then yeah, obviously you're probably gonna have to go for it. But if it is I just want to say, go at your own pace with it, because if you grind and grind and grind, grind all day and night, it's you're gonna burn yourself out that way, and that's a one way that you're gonna end up quitting this game, is if you trying to reach the top and everything, and then you're gonna end up getting burnt out. That's kind of why I say with Trove, honestly, just go at your own pace with things, because trust me, I've made these mistakes before as well, and it has caused me to get lose interest in Trove. So that's one thing with the game. It's just kind of just do what you want with it. Honestly, with Trove, I think you should just have fun with it the best you can. Because yeah, if there's something that you're currently grinding in Trove that you honestly just don't enjoy, if you're doing delves or something like that, just go at it at a slower pace. Because in my opinion, when it comes to Trove, I think you should just do the things that you enjoy. Don't trouble yourself with doing something that you just don't enjoy about the game. Whether it's delves or if it's Bomber Royale, one of those things, it's just something that you just don't like doing. Just do the things that you like doing in Trove, because trust me, that's what I've been doing, for the amount of time that I've been playing this game. I've just like dungeon grinding, for example. It doesn't matter what kind of dungeons they are, I just enjoy doing them. And I kind of think that's just how you should go about it with Trove. It's like, just do the things that you enjoy doing, and obviously, like I said earlier, if there's a certain goal that you want to reach that requires, like, it could require delves, or it could require something like that, just something. You still, if you want to get that goal, then yeah, you're going to have to do it, obviously, but like I said, just try your best not to burn yourself out with it, because that is definitely going to be one of the quickest ways you can lose interest in this game, is by doing something like that. So yeah, those are like definitely the big things in my opinion, is like, trying to reach the top, comparing yourself to other players, and yeah, just like doing something in the game that you don't enjoy doing. So yeah, those are just some of the quickest ways you can get burnt out from the game. Another thing I thought I should mention as well is, like, when it comes to Trove, just kind of play the game how you want to play it. And what I mean by that, for example, if there's like a class that you like if it's like Gunslinger or like Fey Trickster, some like classes that aren't considered like very good, like, don't let that discourage you. Like, don't like try to go for another class that's like more efficient. Like, for example, the thing is, when it comes to Trove, it's like there's different classes that are good for certain types of stuff. Like, for example, for speed farming, like, your best bets are going to be like stuff like Shadow Hunter and Neon Ninja and stuff like that. And then for like damage classes like Delves and Leviathans and D15 and stuff, your best bets are going to be stuff like Solarian and Boomeranger, obviously. But I do recommend having a class for damage and then a class for speed farming. But if there's just a class that you just enjoy and like you want to use it for everything, by all means go ahead and do that. It's like, if you're using like Candy Barbarian, it's like, yeah, just let that be the class that you want to play. Like, don't just like see these better classes and be like, oh, I need to main them. Like, I like this class, but I need to use a better class. It's like, no. Use the class that you enjoy playing, because that is going to be another big way that you're going to end up getting burnt out from this game, is if like you try to choose a more efficient class over the class that you really just enjoy. So that's a big thing I want to say. Like, if you're new to this game and like, for example, if you enjoy Gunslinger, then keep maining Gunslinger. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, don't try to go for something that's more like efficient. Yeah, it may be good, but if you're wanting to do like Leviathans or stuff like that, and like you're using Boomeranger or something like that, if you don't like the class, like, you could be using it, and like, if you don't like it, it's good and everything, but if you just don't enjoy its gameplay, then it's like, just go back to the class that you like. Because, yeah, that's going to be a big way that you're going to get burnt out from this game. So, like, when it comes to Trove, play the game the way you want to. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't, like, think to yourself, like, oh, this is more efficient. Like, no. Just do what you want in Trove, because, yeah, that's just the big thing I want to say. Just do what you want in this game. Like, honestly, don't, like, look at all this stuff that there is and be like, oh, man, I gotta grind all that. Oh, I don't want to do that. Just don't worry about that. Honestly, just play the game how you want. That's all I got to say. I will see you guys later.